So what do you think will ultimately happen to Diddy?
Good question. I'm going to touch on this because I don't know exactly. But in 2008, I had a dream that I was sitting in the middle of this desolate place. There was brown grass everywhere with metal fences all around. And in the middle of that place, there was a vintage Rolls Royce, white vintage Rolls Royce. And I don't know if Rolls Royce ever made like the suicide doors in the back like Lincoln did, but this car in the dream had that. So I had the suicide doors in the back and the bench seats in the back, right? So I was sitting in the bench seat with the driver facing my back, and right in front of me was Jay-Z and Beyonce, and we were all wearing white. And we were having a conversation. And I've gotten word recently from some sources I won't say that it's possible that they will be begging for forgiveness and mercy for the acts that they have been doing on earth. And when I heard that information a couple weeks ago, it took me back to that dream in 2008, which in that dreams are very reality, another realm, real states of consciousness. And now that I'm thinking about it, that desolate place with the metal gates could have been Guantanamo Bay or some high maximum security prison. So it's very possible that all of these people who have been conducting themselves on earth the way that they have could be put into high maximum security prisons at some point. But then we come in as higher consciousness beings to offer love, mercy, forgiveness, and grace. Because at some point, when they're behind bars like that, they're tortured. They're in a state of hell. Hell is a state of mind because of what they've done. They've separated themselves from source, from the Most High, from the light, and they have now put themselves in a space. But people of the light are here to tell people of the darkness that there is redemption. And all it takes is a turning around of doing what you're doing and stepping back into the light and changing your ways, because we are all one. The light and darkness is one, the yin and the yang. We all conduct together. But it's time that we all go back to this source. You know, we've expanded enough. There's been enough negative expansion and data collection. But it's time that we all go back to this love source. I know it sounds like cliche and weird, but it's the truth.
So is this why on your threads you posted an article of Diddy and you said the fall continues, forgiveness is here for those who seek it?
Yes.
Got you. Okay. You think that really that people that hurt so many people, ruin so many lives, like they deserve the forgiveness?
Yes.
What makes you feel that way?
Because we all deserve forgiveness, even in our own small wrongdoings. If I will not extend forgiveness to them for their big wrongdoings, then who am I to receive forgiveness in my small wrongdoings? Because really, there is no measure in the macrocosmic perspective.
Okay, so, you know, we were all innocent at one point in our lives, right? You know, no, I don't really feel like anyone's like necessarily born to be evil, but along the way, I don't know, you know, whatever you're exposed to or, you know, your life decisions and everything. Mm-hmm. Do you think that it's possible to even change your ways once you reach that level?
Oh, there's no other way to go but to change once you reach that level.
But do you think that it doesn't mean the same because you're being forced to change versus wanting to change?
No, it's what it is. It's so much expansion and it is a force. It is a force, but you have to understand that force is meant there for a reason, to bounce back. So I'm still really learning how to articulate this to the masses right now, because I have more understanding in my heart and in my mind than I can even use words to say. But it's just because of the love, because we all, at the core of our being, it's only love. So love, it's only going to take you so far. And guess what? The love is so great that it allows expansion to go so far into darkness and negativity. But that love is always going to pull us back. And actually, they are brave souls to expand that far. to be able to come back, to even be able to accept love, mercy, forgiveness, and grace.
So they're saying with Diddy that each charge of trafficking could result in 25 years in prison. So if you had to guess, you don't think he's going to get away with it. You think that he's actually going to go down for it. Pause. No Diddy.
I can't tell you that. All I can tell you is a dream that I saw with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know how Diddy's whole thing is going to work out, but in my dream, I did see Jay-Z and Beyonce in a high maximum security prison.
So you think they're next?
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying, yeah, Jay-Z's next. And supposedly they're separating assets right now, Beyonce and Jay-Z too. So they're preparing, they're prepping for
What, like they're divorcing because they're not going to be together anymore, or they're doing it more for like strategic reasons?
Well, I mean, divorcing, I mean, they never were really like a real union. It was all business.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah, you think the old motherfuckers love each other?